Hello, 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 hello. What's going on, people? We are ready for the game. I hope I am live. I am live. Okay, good. I suck at this. Um, all right, well, there's Mr. Onana himself, Mr. Trophy laden Onana. So before the game, I was looking on the Manchester United website, and they got a little poll that says, "How do you feel ahead of Thursday's quarterfinal first leg?" 40% said confident. 40%. So I was among the 19% that said nervous. I don't know. I gotta have whatever that 40% is having, whether it's drink or something else, because I do not feel confident. I am hoping. I think if we play to our best, we'll get through it. Um, but I think we should be smart here, um, and not open ourselves up too much. I disagreed with Hoyland starting. I thought Xerxes should have started, but here he is, so I'll get behind him. Um, and let's see how we do. And see how we do. I think I need to fix my subs scrolling there, but I'll fix that in a little bit. Let me get the timer going once the game starts. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody's ready? Come on, ref. Let's go. All right, Leon, let's start with the ball. Working it around the back. Ooh, that was a heavy first touch by that center back there. He looks a little nervous. A little nervous. Do I see a weak link already? They've coughed it up to us. Mm-hmm. Let me not get ahead of myself. All right, McGuire's got it. Out to Mesraoui. Mesraoui to Dallo. Dallo coughs it up to Lyon. The Casimir recovers. That's a foul. Ooh, he's rolling around bad. Garnacho, please don't be hurt. He's rolling around pretty bad. Let's see the replay. Yeah, that's not nice. That's not nice. Maybe he's trying to send the message to Garnacho there, the Lyon player, but Garnacho's tough, so he'll shake that off. Okay, they're pressing us. Yeah, they're pressing us. Okay. So we kind of struggled with the press against City in our last game. Um, and I see us starting the same way, struggling a little bit. Um, Lyon don't have the quality that City have, I don't think. Again, I don't watch Lyon, so but we should be good. What? How's that a foul? Looks like Hoyland backed into Mata from Lyon. He's holding his head. So obviously they got to stop play. Okay, I know they got to stop it because he's injured, but I don't think that's a foul per se. Because Hoyle didn't cut under him. He jumped and then he actually kind of smacked Hoyle in the face a little bit on that jump. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat too. I just want to see what you guys' predictions are. I'll add an option. No, that's another option. There's only yes or no polls you can do here. Start a poll. All right. Will United win? Yes or no? Simple poll. There we go. We'll leave it in the chat for a little bit. I just noticed my timer is showing 0 in YouTube, but I'm looking at it right here on my screen and it's counting the game. It's counting the time in the game. I don't know what's up with that. Sorry about that. Anybody watching, we are almost at the 5-minute mark. Just FYI. Oh, now it's going. That's weird. That's a foul. Free kick from Bruno. Bruno plays it in. Oh, that almost went in. That was close. No one touched it, I don't think. That almost went in. That was close. Close, close, close. Some jostling in the box there. Here comes a corner kick from Bruno. It's poor delivery. Dogi recovers. Wait, Maitland Niles is at Lyon? Really? Oh, wow. When did that happen? 2023. Wow. I was wondering what happened to him. Well, there you go. Here come Lyon. Lyon working it around. Out wide. Not just doing some chasing. Lyon's kind of playing it back and forth across the halfway line with some possession. I don't know. Someone tell me what kind of team is Lyon? Like again, I haven't watched them much at all. I think I've seen them in a game or two this season. Like, are they a possession team? Are they a counterattacking team? Are they kind of a little this, little that team? I don't know, someone let me know. Also, I don't know why this is super delayed. Like, we're at the ninth minute in the game, and I look at YouTube and it's showing me back at like 3 minutes and 50 seconds. That's weird. Must be like super delayed or something. I don't know. Okay, weird. Now it just jumped to the right time. I don't know. Again, I'm new to all this stuff, man. So maybe there's something I clicked and didn't click or something. Anyway, it looks like we are just about real time now. So thank you for bearing with me on that. All right, so Leon's getting closer to our box. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. Just my mind sometimes. Ball in the box from Leon. Okay, good cover from Dallo to head that out. Mm-hmm. You know, it was a weird result earlier. Bodo Glimt beating Lazio. I did not see that coming. I don't know if there's any Lazio fans out there who are watching, but that was a surprise. I'm surprised that that happened. Um, I know Bodo Glimt was a decent team from what Norway, I think. So I was surprised about that. I think it was a 2-0 defeat for Lazio there. Lyon back to their keeper. Let me see what the possession stats are looking like right now because I feel like the game's starting to kind of settle in a little bit, and it's looking like we're getting outpossessed by Lyon. And yeah, I'm right. 67% possession right now through the first 11 and a half minutes or so. Um, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh, well, Dallo got burned down that side. Oh, that's our goal kick. Yep, there we go. There we go. Who came across to cover that? I know Dallo got beat. Let's see. Dallo got beat. Mazraoui. Mazraoui. Yeah. Good work, Mazraoui. He got across and played it off the Lyon player. Goal kick United. Let's go. For anybody watching, again, this is a fledgling little channel here. I keep it basic, as you can see. No fancy frills here. The photo on my right, yeah, your left. I took actually at Old Trafford. I've been to a couple games in the past couple years there, so I took that photo. I know it looks brilliant. It looks like professional. Like maybe United should hire me to do their photographs. But yeah, that is a personal photo that I took there. So, you know. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. Anybody watching, please drop a like. Please subscribe. Please get involved in the chats and the comments. I'm not a big channel, so we can interact, we can chat, we can talk. Um, and please participate in the poll too. It's still rolling. Um, in terms of who's gonna win, we've got I've got Will United win because I don't think you can put other options in there. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, Will United win? Yes or no? Get involved in the poll. Get involved in the chat. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Let's have some fun. I'm having fun right now because we're not losing, so hope you are too. So it looks like we're knocking it around the back line here. Let me check because there were some games earlier, and I know earlier I was talking about ooh. Yeah, earlier I was talking about the surprise, in my opinion, surprise defeat um of Lazio by Bodo Glimt. Very surprised at that. Maybe Lazio is targeting you know, a higher position in Serie A, but I was surprised to see them go down to Bodo Glimt. But right now, the Atletico, or not Atletico, sorry, the Athletic Bilbao game, Rangers have a red card. So looks like that should be smooth sailing for Bilbao. It's still 0-0, but should be smooth sailing for them. And Spurs are Spurs. They're doing what they do. They are losing 1-0 to Eintracht Frankfurt out of Germany. Um, I kind of saw that coming. I think you saw that coming. I think we all saw that coming. And then Ange, will be like, "Oh, mate, I didn't know what happened." Sorry, that's a terrible Australian accent. Um, but yeah, so Spurs are doing Spurs things right now. We just blocked a shot from Lyon. We need a break. We need, I don't know, Lyon to screw up or something. Or maybe we're going to come out of our shell and start pressing a bit more. Because I feel like we're doing what we did against City, where we sat back a bit, right? Sorry, I just raised my desk like an idiot. I got almost like cool, fancy automatic raising desks. And I just pressed the button. So that's why you saw the camera start doing this number here. Um, anyway, I feel like we're doing what we did against City, where we kind of sat back a bit and absorbed some pressure, and then try to hit on the counter. I wonder if maybe we can chance it a bit more with Lyon and kind of go out and try to press them a little bit higher up the pitch, um, and just see if we can, cough up a mistake, or not cough up a mistake, force them to cough up a mistake, not us, and nick a goal that way. Mazraoui knocking it to Maguire. Maguire rocking orange boots, twinkle toes. Played a long pass, but Leon got it. Again, for those of you who are watching now, get in the poll, get in the chat, drop me a chat. Let's interact. I will respond to it. Drop me a like too if you feel so kind. And if you're watching, like I asked earlier, I don't really watch Lyon. Um, I don't really watch League 1 very much, unlike Master P. Um, so yeah, what kind of team is Lyon? Are they possession based? Are they counterattacking? Are they a little this, a little that? Because right now they're possessing big time on us. 73% possession for them. So here we go. Dorgu. Hoyland, what the? Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. Because I said it in my last stream. I'm kind of tired of Hoyland playing up top for us. I think he needs a loan. Should go to the championship or something, or maybe I don't know. I was gonna say a lower, a lesser Premier League team, but that's kind of us right now. So, um, maybe he needs to drop down to like a, I don't know, a Bristol City or a Coventry or something, you know, Middlesbrough, something like that, and get some experience. Because I think the potential's there. He's just not doing it, not getting it done. Um, he had the miss just now, so I feel like Xerxes would have made more of that. I feel like Xerxes would have made more of that. Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys let me forget. I need to update my subs ticker here. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Who are our subs? Bander, Lindelof, Mount, Xerxes, Erickson, Heaton, Tom Heaton is back. Mr. Shaw, Mainu, MS, Morehouse, Morehouse, if I can spell that right. Apologies to his family if I spelled that wrong. Kamason. And Kukunki. All right, there we go. All right, now we're up to date. So going through the subs bench, I see that Shaw and Manu are there. Do we think we'll see either of them? I think Shaw was an unused substitute, if I recall, in the last match, in the last game. Manu wasn't there at all. He's just been back in training. I think we might see Shaw. I don't think we'll see Manu unless there's like a crazy scoreline going on. I think, again, unless he's just recovered very quickly and just is just way up to speed, I don't think this is the right game to bring him into. I think if we can get out of this with a decent result, we know the Premier League shot, so maybe we'll put him, in the next match in the Premier League, um, and get Manu back up to speed. And then maybe the next time we face Lyon, Manu's ready to go, and he starts, ahead of either, I don't know, Casemiro or Garte or something. Maybe he takes the number 10 role next to Garnacho, and then maybe Bruno drops back and, again, takes the spot of either Casemiro or Ugarte so he can kind of push the play forward. Anyway, getting too far down the road. Throw in for United. Dorgu on the sideline. Dorgu back to Mazraoui. But Maguire shoos him off. Maguire has the ball. A little flick from Casemiro. Okay, I see it. I see it. I like it. I like it. Back to Maguire. Not to Euro. Euro over to Dorgu. Dorgu over to Mazraoui. That's a little bit dangerous. Oh, Mazraoui with a touch around. Mazraoui, man, Mazraoui is such a good pickup. Such a good pickup from from Bayern on Mazraoui. He's just so calm and collected and decisive, you know. Rarely puts a foot wrong for me, Mazraoui. Did you guys happen to see cross into the box? Uh Bruno tried to leave it for Hoyland. Okay, see that's the thing too, Bruno. You try to leave it for Hoyland. There were two Lyon players like who could intercept that ball after you left it, and you're kind of throwing your hands up at Hoyland. Like for what? What was he going to do there? I know I've been. Oof. Bruno almost put his head. I was talking crap about you, Bruno. You heard me. You heard me. That was a chance right there. That was a chance. Mm. That was a chance. Anyway, I was criticizing Bruno, who almost scored, for yelling at Hoyland because Bruno dummied the ball into two Lyon players. Anyway, Bruno with the corner. Maguire jumps over his head. Dorgu chases it, saves it. Dorgu beating Maitland Niles. Ball in. Casemiro with the bike on target. Casemiro rolling back the years. See, Casemiro, he saw Ronaldo in training, right? And so that's where that came from. So we've had a couple chances now. So we're doing a little better than I thought we were going to do, actually. Not to sound like a negative Nelly here, but we're doing better. We're doing better. Um, for those of you watching now, please get in the poll. Who do you think is going to win? Drop me a chat, drop a like, subscribe. I'm trying to do more videos. As you can see, this is an amateur setting. Try to keep it low key. Um, but yeah, we're doing better than I thought because my prediction, I was saying we might go down 3-1, and we still could. Um, but we're holding steady right now. We're holding steady. I think that was kind of a soft call. That was a soft foul there. Come on, ref. Right, we got 2 votes in the chat. I see 2 votes, both for United will win. I like it. I like it. Like I was saying earlier, I was on the Manchester United official website, and there was a 40% confidence or of United winning today. So ball in. Damn it. Damn it. Onana, Onana. That pisses me off right now because he sat there and he talked that shit before the game. Look at that. Look at that. Look at what do you how do you explain that? How do you explain that? How do you explain that, Onana? You got some freaking explaining to do, man. You got some explaining to do. You sat there and you talked all that cash trash before the game. You're like, yeah, I won silverware, blah 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 blah. And Matic rightfully shut you down. And I called it too. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but I called it in my preview. Again, my score prediction was 3 goals to 1 for Lyon. I my heart says 2-1 to United, but my head says 3-1 to Lyon. And I said that one of those goals would be an Onana, you know, bozo mistake. And there it is, right there. New keeper in the summer. If anyone watching is a goalkeeper, a Premier League caliber, I don't know, put your resume into United because God, what was that? And like this is important. If Onana can do his bozo stuff in the Premier League, because that's shot for us right now, right? But this has huge implications. Well, I can't even speak. Implications for next season, right? We need to be in Europe next season because we need to be able to attract some better players that can play Amarin's style the way he wants it played. If we can't get into Europe, there goes one of our possible negotiation chips, right? To try and attract players. God, they're trying to replay it again. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it. You folks who are watching, drop me a chat. Let me know what you're thinking, how you're feeling, because this is shit right now from Anana. That was shit. My goodness. Oh god, here they come again. Here comes Lyon again into our box. Stuff by Euro. Come on, Euro. Come on, Euro. Fight. Get out of there. There you go. Just clear it. Just clear it, guys. Just clear it. Shit. We're falling apart a little bit. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like where this is headed. Amen. Yeah, let's go United. Let's go. Let's go. I'm responding to that. Yeah. Let's go. But we got a little bit of a hill to climb here, so we really gotta go. We really gotta go. Like, let's get our foot on the ball. Let's get our foot in the ball. There's still plenty of time. There's still plenty of time. If I check the stats, let's see. Refresh. They've got 5 shots. We've got 3. We each have 1 on target. And the possession stats coming down. It was 73% before, and now it's 68%. So we're getting more into the game. We're getting more of the ball. So that one goal, we gotta shake it off and keep moving past it. Eamon, you're lagging a bit. I'm at 30 minutes and 17 seconds right now. Oh, sick. Are you going to Old Trafford? Oh, you're in Brisbane. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I have not been to Brisbane. I have been to Sydney. I've been to um, Melbourne. You can tell by the way I said Melbourne, right? Not Melbourne, Melbourne. And I've been to the Great Barrier Reef. That was awesome. Um, and there's this island I went to, which was amazing. I forget what it's called now, but no, yeah, Australia's amazing. Australia's an amazing place. But I will add Brisbane to my list of places to go next when I go back to Australia. If I had one message to the world, what would it be? Hmm. I would say just this is gonna sound a bit silly, a bit juvenile, but just for everyone to just dial it down a bit with all the hate and discrimination and stuff, right? Like just dial it back. Let's just all watch our football teams. Let's enjoy the competition. let's let's just be friendly to each other because there's no point in making someone else's life miserable, right? There really isn't. Like what do you gain from that? So my message to the world would just be like, just everyone just like dial it back, right? Let's just be friends, get along. Like things are so much better when everyone's just kind of cool, right? It's like we hang out in a friend group and there's like one person who's kind of like makes things a bit edgy and uncomfortable, right? Like I look at certain people that way or certain countries that way, and it's like just stop, just stop, just be cool, just relax. It's a better time for everyone when you all just relax. So that's my message. But you know, who knows? Oh, you said you're lagging. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like I said, I'm just starting out with this. I've been a long time United supporter. I watch other fan channels. So you hear my voice cracking, right? That's how excited I am. So no, that's exciting. That's exciting for me. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you check out some other content. I'll put out more videos. And this is encouraging for me. Thank you. This is encouraging for me, to do more content, you know, because I want it to be about interaction, right? I want to be about interaction. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Um, just have the conversation, you know, have the conversation about how United's doing and possibly other football teams too. Because I think at some point I might cover other teams, um, you know, and see what's going on with them. Um, because I like all kinds of football, right? Like I'm a diehard United supporter, but I like other teams as well. Um, so yeah, I wish I was a big time YouTuber. Let's check in on some stats here. We've got Lyon's got 5 shots, United's got 4 shots, 2 shots apiece on target, 66% possession. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied here. So again, that possession number for Lyon is going down and it's going up for United. So like I said, I know we're down a goal, but if we can just keep our focus. Here we go. Bruno, Casemiro. Leon's got to play her down. They want us to play it out, but I don't know. Our season. Ooh, swing and a miss. Ah, Dorgu. Dorgu had a chance. Dorgu swung and missed. Here we go. Here we go, Bruno. McGuire's calling for it. Yeah, hit McGuire. He's got a mismatch there. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keeper slapped it away. Ugarte's recovering. Oh, here comes Amorous coming down the steps. I love this man's outfit, man. This guy is so stylish. This guy is so stylish. There's Shaw, there's Amas warming up. Bruno and Ainsley Maitland Niles. It's a mouthful, blah, blah, are saying to each other. Well, something weird in the drink. It's to nobody. Oh, here comes Lyon. There we go. Good job. Good job, Dallo. Beat him. Beat him. Beat him. Down the line. United through. Good work, Dallo. Good work. Lyon players down. They're applying the magic spray. What do I think of Onana? I think Onana's Onana's not very good. Let's put it that way. He was talking a lot of junk before the game. Um, and I mean, I don't know if you saw the goal, but that was to me 100% on Onana. 100% on Onana. Yeah, I think you're right. I think a U16 goalkeeper probably would do a better job than Onana. Yeah, and it's funny you say it because I don't know where Onana learned his fundamentals, and actually that makes me curious about where he developed because I only first heard about him when he was at Inter, so I don't even know where he developed. Wait, he was a youth player at Barcelona? What? Okay, he went to Samuel Eto'o Academy. He's a youth player at Barcelona. Got loaned to Cornea and Vista Alegre. Then he went to Ajax. Okay, okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, Onana is not good. Who do you think we should get to replace him? Yeah, Binder played a couple times. I think there was one game he looked all right, and then the other times he looked a little iffy, I believe. Um, but I don't know. I mean, again, if you give him a run of games, it might be better than what we have now in Onana. And then of course Heaton, steady, reliable. experienced. So yeah, but yeah, Onana's definitely not it. It's definitely not it. Oh, here comes Lyon. Lyon's coming forward. Oh, that's not a foul. That's soft. That's soft. That's soft. That's soft. That's so soft, ref. Come on. Gosh, here comes. I'm worried. I'm worried. I think it's a little too far out for this guy to have a shot. But then again, it's Onana in goal. So if I'm this guy standing over the free kick for Lyon, I'd probably have a crack, to be honest. Okay, but he fired it over. That's good. All right. We are almost at halftime. In fact, I'm going to stop my timer right at 45. Boom. All right. Hey, these timers are a little bit quirky because if I don't stop it at 45 and then I try to like reset it for the second half, it gets weird. So, but it's 4 minutes of stoppage time. So we are into the first 12 seconds of stoppage time. Then with the ball at the halfway line, back to the center backs. Oh, that was weird. Okay. All right. They got away with it. They're pushing the end of the first minute of 4 minutes of stoppage time in the first half. Here come Lyon. Oof. Mazraoui. Mazraoui. Good defense. That's a foul, ref. Come on. If you're gonna call that weak crap earlier at the top of the box, you got to call that foul on Mazraoui. That's BS. Come on. Come on, referee. Ooh. That's a foul. That's a foul. What? All right. He's closer than I am. It like a foul to me. Here come Leon. Here come Leon. Mazraoui again. Mazraoui's man of the match right now. Let's say we're in the last 30 seconds of the 4 minutes of stoppage time that's added. It's a foul, ref. That's a foul. All right, Bruno. Let's go into the half tied 1-1. Come on, Bruno. Let's go. There's laser pointers in his eyes. Come on, referee. Stop that. Ball in. Equalize. Euro. Let's go. 1-1. Wow, can you write that? Can you script that? Euro's first goal for United is against Lyon. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No foul. Come on, no foul. 1-1. Let's go. Game on. Halftime. Halftime. Okay, that changes things a little bit. I was worried that this was going to be kind of a ho hum, you know, one goal game. Lyon walks out of here, and then it's like all to play for back at Old Trafford. That puts us in a good position. And again, how can you script that? Euro, you know, with the goal, his first goal, I think, for United. So there we go. Um, so all right, where do I start here? We started out suffering under the press, as we usually do. It's kind of it's kind of the same as the last game against City, really, right? We started out, they pressed us, we didn't do so well in it, then we grew into the game. Um, you know, we're being outpossessed by Lyon. I think what's the stats right now? Let me see. Let me hit refresh on this. Let's see what the stats are. 61% versus 39% possession. So we're being outpossessed by Lyon. You know, we're obviously not possession based side, but you know, I guess what I'll really say on that part is when the game first started, it was something like 74, 73% possession in favor of Lyon. And that number steadily dropped, which is a good thing. That number steadily dropped, and we started getting on the ball more. And then obviously you see the end result here is tied 1-1. We got our goal. Um, but I feel like we kind of, in some ways, mimicked the City game. And so for mimicking the City game, I feel like in the second half, we're going to press Lyon a bit more because we kind of sat off of them a bit. Same thing with City. We sat off of them a little bit. Second half, we started pressing them. So I think that's what we're going to do in the second half. Uh, Onana, the goal that Leon scored. I know that you try to anticipate a touch, right? As a keeper, I'm not a keeper, but having played, having obviously trained, you talk to the keepers. You play keeper sometimes, even as pickup in my later years, right? I play pickup now in my later years. I don't play for a team anymore. But you anticipate the bounce, right? even as a field player, you anticipate the bounce. But what Onana was doing, I don't know. I can't come up with what the hell that was. It's like, and he does this. It's like you've got all the time in the world to react to the ball, and then he does this weird, awkward dive and just misses the ball. Like doesn't react in time. I don't know where his head is at. Like he's bizarre. He's bizarre to me, and I don't know how to describe it. He's just a bizarre. He seems like a bizarre guy. The way he plays is bizarre. I don't get it. And he costs us goals with these weird bozo things that he does. Um, I don't know. Um, Definitely need a new keeper in the summer. Like you can't continue with that unless we're going to somehow possess the ball more or just outscore the other team by like a bunch of goals. You can't have that in front of your net. You just can't. Like Onana, I'm done. I'm done. Speaking of done, I said it in the last live stream. Hoyland, that chance, like that's your chance, man. Like you say, maybe you're not getting the service. That was your chance, and you whiffed it. I really think that Xerxes would have put that on target, maybe even scored. I'm not a Xerxes fanboy, but Hoyland ain't it for me, man. Like I said, Hoyland needs to drop down and be loaned out to like a Bristol or a Coventry or Middlesbrough or Watford or somebody like that, and just kind of hone his skill a bit. So definitely a new striker in the summer, but yeah, I don't know. That's kind of really all I got from the first half. I mean, you know, we're fighting for our lives here. We're fighting for our European lives, I should say, because this really is our only ticket into Europe next season is winning this competition, this Europa League, because there's no way that we're going to win um, or win, get into it any other way, right? This is the only way for us to get into Europe. And if we're not in Europe, we can't get better players unless we offer them a boatload of money, which then puts us right back into the same predicament that we've been in before with the club where we're overpaying players to come in and, you know, do a job for us, but we're flat broke. And so it works for like a season or two. And I say works, I mean, it keeps us afloat and that's it. And we're then rinse and repeat. So we got to win this tie over both legs. We got to win this competition. We got to be in Europe next season. So we can, so we can attract the top talent. We can use that as a negotiation chip, or bargaining chip or whatever to get better players in that can play Amarin style because yeah. And so again, saying that, I don't think playing Hoyland is the answer to that. I don't think playing Hoyland is going to get us there. I think Xerxes just got to start for us going forward. I said it last match. I said it again this match. I'm going to keep saying it. Xerxes got to start. Um, Plain and simple. And I want to see Xerxes come on. I'd love to see him start the second half to get a full half, but we should not go past like 55 minutes and not see Xerxes come on unless Hoyland goes out there and puts in a goal for us. Then I'll say stay on, give him a chance to bag a few more. But like as what I'm seeing right now, Xerxes got to come on. Um, and I think, like I said, we're going to start pressing them more in the second half. Um, so hopefully they'll cough up the ball, and we can spring on the ball and score. Um, so yeah. Anyway, if you're watching, if you're tuning in, again, I'm a fledgling channel, so please like, share, subscribe. Um, I'll do more live streams. I will do you know my predictions, cover some news. And again, I know other United channels don't do this, but I'm lazy. I'm only having one channel here, so I'll cover other big games on this channel as well for non-United teams. Like if a Bayern is playing, or Real Madrid or Barcelona is playing, or Inter, AC Milan, one of the Milan teams. PSG, somebody, I'll cover some of the big games too, right? I'll do some live streams or something for those as well. Because I love United. I'm a diehard United fan. But at the end of the day, I love football, right? So, anyway, I'm gonna step away for a minute here, and I will see you guys for the second second half. All right, here we go. Second half is off. Press, press, press. Let's go. Let's go. Foul. Okay. Yeah, we're pressing more. This is why this is why I said this is why I said same thing we did against City. Set off in the first half, press in the second half. But Lyon is not City, so hopefully this yields a result for us. Oh, by the way, while we're kind of having a little spell of possession here, like, subscribe, please follow. Um, Also, I am on Twitter, and my Twitter handle is Brymart United, BRYMARTUTD. I will put that in the chat. Brymart UTD. Give your boy a follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's do another poll. Let's see. What should I ask you guys? What should I ask you guys? Hmm. I got an idea. Let's see. Who will score next? United or Lyon? All right, there we go. Polls in the chat. Hit it up. Let me know what you think. Who's going to score next, United or Lyon? I know the half just started, so these are my usual way too early predictions and guesses on things. Um, I don't know what I would say. I think Lyon might score next. This might turn into a shootout. Lacazette's getting ready. He does his thing, so we'll see. Oh, sorry, I disappeared for a second. Here I am. If you're just joining, get in the chat, hit the poll. Who you think is going to score next? And drop me a chat too. As you can see, it's pretty quiet, so I'll respond. We can engage. We can have a conversation. We can chop it up, as people say. I know I don't look cool saying that. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm trying to be cool. This is not me. Um, and yeah, let's pray for a united victory. Oh, and subscribe and like too. That'll be much appreciated. This is my first foray into this whole YouTube thing. I'm a long time lurker watching other channels, so you know, I'm putting myself out there for a team that I love. So, I'd appreciate some love back if you guys would hit that like button, subscribe. That poll was about to get real easy for a second because Lacazette almost put it in the back of the net. Yikes. Yeah, yikes. Hmm. Hmm. It's not looking good. You guys gotta shut that down. We gotta shut that down. We know the quality Lacazette has. Like, yeah, he's older now, but we can't. Mm-mm, can't let him get to the goal. Let's check some stats. How are we starting out this half? It's been about 10 minutes now. Let's see. 57% possession. See, this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying. The possession stat is coming down for Lyon. We, Manchester United, are growing into the game. Now, what I want to see change, and I keep saying it, my hands over here, camera's here. I want to see Xerxes come on. Full stop. Xerxes got to come on, control the ball for us. Hoyland's got to get off. The referee's calling over. Who's he calling over? Casemiro and somebody. Yeah. What else is new? You think Lacazette's worse than Hoyland? At least Lacazette has a proven like track record, though. Hoyland doesn't have anything. All right, corner from United. Let's go, Bruno. Good delivery. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Maguire. It's you. Come on, guys. Euro tried it again. Garnacho. Garnacho. Ball in. Leon got it. Leon have it. And we're back. Leon clear. Come on, guys. There's more goals in this game. There's more goals. There's more goals in this. I feel it. I feel it. There's more goals in this. And Niles going over easy, or Maitland Niles, excuse me, going over easy from Dorgu. For those watching, there's a poll in the chat. Who's going to score next? Will it be United? Will it be Lyon? I know who I think. I won't say it. So let me know who you think is going to score next. Will it be United or Lyon? Forgetting like a glass of wine and like a baguette. You know, Lyon. Menu 94th minute winner. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yes, yes. Menu 94th minute winner. I like it. I like it. Yes, 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 yes. In fact, I'm gonna pin your message for now. I'm gonna pin that. I'm gonna pin that, and we're gonna hope. Menu 94th minute winner. Let's go. We're pressing. We're pressing. Come on, guys. Ooh, bad pass from the keeper. Press him. Press him. Go out. Get there, Hoyland. Come on, guys. Press. Don't half-ass press. 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 Get in their faces. This isn't training. Our our future is riding on this. These guys got to understand our future is riding on this. Like if we are out of this tournament, our season is done. Like it's already done for the Premier League, but our season is done. The rest of the games are all just dead rubbers, as they say, for the rest of the season. So we need to advance. We need to win this competition in order to have a bargaining chip to attract the top players. Well, not even top players, just players that'll work. Like forget the top player thing. I said that. I shouldn't have said that. I'm thinking the United old way. Just attract players, period. Right? Everyone wants to progress. If you're a professional athlete, you want to progress, right? And we need to show that, hey, we're united. We're a step up, not just in name, but you're going to play in Europe as well. By the way, while we have a little possession here, did anybody see this story about Eric Cantona? He says the club is being destroyed by Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Anybody see that? No? Yes? No? thought it was a little bizarre. Um, it's a shot from Euro again. Euro's feeling it. Euro's feeling it. But anyway, back to the Cantona thing. So Eric Cantona said he was speaking at an event um, for non-league FC United, a club that was founded by disgruntled, you know, United fans after the Glazers took over. You guys probably are familiar with it. Anyway, Eric Cantona says, since Ratcliffe arrived, this team of directors try to destroy everything and they don't respect anybody. He says, I feel sad to see United in this kind of situation. They decided something else. They have another strategy, another project. I support United because I really love United, but now if I was a fan and I had to choose a club, I don't think I would choose United. Wow. Cantona goes on to say that that United needs to find his soul again, which I agree with. He says he doesn't want. Okay, I think this is Kenshin talking about Ratcliffe. He doesn't want Sir Alex Ferguson as an ambassador anymore. He is more than a legend. Kenshin also says the soul of the team and the club is not in the players. All the people around is like a big family. I think it's very important to respect these people like you respect your manager and teammates. Um, Apparently, Kenshin also does not like the idea of tearing down Old Trafford. Kenshin says they even want to change the stadium. The stadium is like iconic. For me, Arsenal lost their soul when they left Highbury, and I'm sure a lot of fans miss Highbury. Um, he says, "Can you imagine Liverpool playing in another stadium other than Anfield? It's impossible. I don't think United can play in another stadium other than Old Trafford." So obviously, Eric Cantona is not happy with what Ratcliffe's doing, and that was courtesy of the BBC, by the way. Um, just sport reporting. So yeah, Eric Cantona, club legend, not a fan of Jim Ratcliffe and what's going on with United. He thinks that there should be, um, I guess, a renovation of Old Trafford as opposed to a new stadium. Um, I've been to Old Trafford a couple times. See, the problem for me is that I'm an American, obviously, as you can tell by my accent. And when you go to an American stadium, I don't know what McGuire and Onana were doing just now. What the hell was that? Anyway, as an American, you go to an American stadium. I mean, even our high schools have better stadiums in some ways than Old Trafford. It might be smaller, but like more state of the art. So maybe I'm biased. Maybe it's my culture here, my American culture here. But as historic and glorious as Old Trafford is, and again, I've been there twice. I've done the tour with the legends. I think we need a new stadium. I hate to say it, but I think we need a new stadium. Um, we you know we got to keep up. We got to bring in the revenue. We got to you know And I think Carrington needs an upgrade too. I think we need a new training facility. I mean, Ronaldo said it when he was here. He was like, nothing's changed since he left and came back. Again, like American high schools, we have like better training facilities, better recovery facilities than what you saw at United. So, anyway, my thoughts on that. Oh, Dixon says, to be fair, we're always a team that had a mixture of youth and world class big money signings. I'm not too sure about this new model. We want to sign 18-year-olds that are demanding Champions League football. He called me out. He called me out. He says, nah, man, I can't let you have as an American we have. He says, bro, there are family pubs outside outside Old Trafford older than your country. That's true. You're true. You're right. You're right. Oh man. Oh, I needed that laugh. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Oh man. Thank you. Thank you thank you for that. That's see now I can't stop laughing, man. You got me. You got me. You got me good. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, no, there are a lot of old pubs around there too. You're right. You're right. But what do you think though? What do you think? Do you think we should build a new stadium, or do you think we should renovate? Old Trafford. I mean, again, the decision seems to have been made, but things could always change, right? Like I know that it was announced by United, but things could fall through. Manchester could change its mind. I mean, a lot of things could happen, right? Because a lot of things have to happen for these stadiums and um, renovations and things to take place. Um, so, what do you think, man? Do you think we should have a new stadium, or do you think we should renovate Old Trafford? I mean, what you think in the chat? Yeah, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, the government's definitely partially funding it, and it'll definitely bring revenue and things like that. But you know what? I noticed my timer just went to 7 minutes and 27 seconds. I gotta figure out a new timer here. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know why that's doing that. Um, like I said, I'm new to this stuff, so if you know um a better way to have a count up timer, please let me know. Because yeah, I'm not sure why it's showing 7 minutes and 49 seconds. Because we're definitely further than that. I might just stop the timer. Um, just so no one's confused. Let me just stop the timer. I'm just gonna hide it actually. I'm gonna hide the timer. Because I'm not sure why it's doing what it's doing. But anyway, um, back to what you were saying though. So yeah, the government's partially funding a new stadium and build, and yeah, it's gonna bring a ton of revenue, which is great. I think that's very much needed for the area. I don't know if you've been around the area at Old Trafford. Um, could definitely use a bit of a facelift. Although, if I want to say it's let me look at my Google Maps. I want to say it's the north side of the stadium, but they've got some fairly new like bars and restaurants and things um, that are pretty nice and that are, like I said, fairly new. So someone's pumping money into that area already. Not quite the Old Trafford proper area, but like right there by it, they're pumping money into it. So let me see if I can find out. Let me check my phone so I can find out what part of Old Trafford that is. Let me see. See, Old Trafford's there. Yeah, north of the stadium. Like there's a Central Bay area. Probably Gary Neville. Probably. Um, but in the Central Bay area, there's like that little kind of like man-made island there. There's like some new bars and restaurants. One place called the Alchemist. Shout out Alchemist. They're a great cocktail bar if you're into that kind of thing. Um, and yeah, so owns half of Manchester. Yeah, yeah, he's got some deep pockets. He's got some interests around there. Have you been to where like all the players and stuff live? I actually went through that area, um, like Outerly Edge and what was it? Prestbury and um I can't remember the other area now. I want to say it was like Winslow or something. Wimslow. Yeah, Wimslow, Outerly Edge, and Prestbury. I've been to those areas before. I wanted to kind of see like where the players hang out. And like kind of boring. Um, but nice, very nice, and some beautiful homes. Um, but yeah, it was a little boring. Maybe that area needs a facelift. UK countryside. It is beautiful though. UK countryside is beautiful. Bruno, let's go. Ball in and overhit. Overhit. I'm starting to feel like this game is gonna kind of peter out into like a 1-1. Oh, here comes Mason Mount. Mason Mount for Ugarte. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Hmm. Well, all I can say, Mason Mount, please don't get injured. That's all I can say. Comes like I said, ball to the body. Let me see. Let me just check some things real quick. Okay, so just Hoyland and Ugarte. Okay. Yeah. All right. Just checking on the subs there to see what was going on. Come on, get there. Get there, Mount. Get there, Mount. Get there, Mount. Okay, saved it for Garnacho. Let's go. All right. Euro. Maguire. Back to Euro. Back to Maguire. Twinkle Toes Harry over to Mesraoui. That's right back to Maguire. Xerxes. He's not going to get there. Let's do a quick stats check. Let's see. Reload. Stats. All right, here we go. 11 shots for Lyon, 9 shots for Manchester United, 3 shots apiece on target. The possession, I keep talking about the possession number, is now 55% for Lyon, 44% for Manchester United, which doesn't make mathematical sense. Probably should be 45. I don't know. Come on, admins, get that right. Anyway, 55% for Lyon. Remember, the game started at 73% possession in favor of Lyon up until like the 20th minute, and then it started to fall. So again, United, we are growing into the game and getting our foot on the ball a bit more. Um, our pass accuracy has been pretty good this game. Our pass accuracy has been 89%. Usually we're like at like 83, 82%. So we've been pretty good this game with our pass accuracy. We've had more corners. We've had 6 corners to their 4. So all I'm saying is that it's tied 1-1, and the comment from Dick Chip that's pinned could be right. We bring on Menu, we get that last minute, 94th minute goal, and we say see ya, and we come back to Old Trafford, and we just Stomp them, you know? Wishful thinking, right? Here comes Lyon. That's cut up by Casemiro. Bruno. Bruno. Let's go. Okay. Garnacho. Ah, Garnacho. Come on. Xerxes, get on there. Get it. Get Xerxes. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. If that ball had just been a little bit slower, Xerxes could have been there. Here comes Leon. Leon out wide, outside our box. Tagliafico looking for options. Leon probing. Leon working it around. United ball. Back to, oh shit. Okay, get on him. Get on him. Get on him. Okay, there we go. Cleared. United ball. Ah, come on, guys. Mount, let's go. Let's go, Mount. Let's go. Don't get hurt, please. He's up. Okay. Man, Lacazette needs to calm the crap down. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. It's all popping off now. Okay. Call me old school. I like that a little bit. I like to see his temper flaring a little bit, especially going into the last 10 minutes of the game, because I feel like now we're going to see some end-to-end football. I think the fans are going to get what they want to see. Okay, not going to the last 10 minutes, going to the last like 13 minutes, but still, you guys get what I'm saying. The ref is showing a yellow card to Mount. Okay, so showing it to Mount and to Tagliafico, or whatever his name is. Because I was going to say, like, if you just show that to Mount, then you're daft. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Had Bruno with a little fancy pass. Let's go. Oh, Garnacho almost. 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 Oof. If Garnacho got better contact, it'd be 2-1 right now. Oh, man. All right, Bruno with the corner. Let's go, Bruno. Good ball in. Good ball in. Good ball in. Let's go. Oh, I jumped. Casemiro got the guy's head on it. I thought that was in. I thought it was in for a second. Thought it was in for a second. Let me update these lineups real quick. Let's see. Put Xerxes in there. He's playing now. Instead of Ugarte, it's Mount. All right. Put that in. Edit that. Let's see. He's got one card. And Dallas got a card. And Euro has to go. All right. Let me save this. Here come Lyon. Outside our box, ball in over everybody. Lyon back in. Lacazette in the box, plays it out. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Yeah, he had to finish that because, you know, like we know in football, right? Like it's just like life. Football is just like life. It's like you get that one chance, you got to take it. You got to take it because you never know when you'll get or if you'll get another one. So, yeah. That could have been the goal that won it for us. But I think there's more in this. I think there's more in this. I know there's only about 8.5 minutes or so left of regular time, but I think there's another goal in this. I don't know who because it's kind of been back and forth. I feel like we've had slightly better chances, um, but who knows? Hey, here's Manu. Here's Manu. You might be right. Here comes Manu. You might be right. You might be right. Here comes Leon. Leon shot over the bar. Whew. I'm glad Leon missed that chance because that shot was looking that build up was looking pretty good. My Manchester United mug or cup thermos thingy. Got it at Old Trafford actually. All right, Garnacho's coming off. Maynard's coming on. McGuire's coming off. Lindelof's coming on. You know, I've noticed this kind of McGuire off, Lindelof on kind of thing. Do you think Amram actually rates McGuire and Lindelof? Question? I don't know. What do you think? Because I don't know. I mean, if you put McGuire in the right system, as with any player, right? But like you put McGuire in the right system, like he's good. He's good. As long as McGuire doesn't have to do too much tracking back and running back and sprinting, he can sit back and play the ball. And same with Lindelof, right? As long as he doesn't have to get into any physical battles and do a lot of tracking back and sprinting, he can also sit back and play the ball a bit. So I wonder if maybe Amram actually rates them as center backs to kind of hold it down. Let me update our lineups real quick. Give me 1 second and take that down. Add a file. Da, just to keep it up to date. There we go. Boom. All right. You think so? You think so? I see what you're saying about McGuire and Lindelof because McGuire is a big guy. He's got the height, but I think what it is that it's that ball playing ability, right? Because like you've got the center back who's kind of like the focal point of that of spraying the ball left and right or right and left. Sorry, I can't tell what it's look like for you guys. Right and left, left and right, whatever. You get what I mean. Um, and so both Lindelof and McGuire have that ability. So I think maybe that's what Amber is looking for is, a player who's back there who can do both. That's an idea. That's an idea. Putting Casemiro back there. He played center back a couple times for us. I want to say, was it last season? Was it under Ten Hag? Yeah, under Ten Hag. He played center back a couple times, and yeah, yeah, that's an idea. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I this might peter out into a 1-1, which is fine. Which is fine. It just means that there's all to play for when we get back to Old Trafford. So that's the only downside to it. Xerxes, yeah, yes, 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 yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, I put my water down. I was refilling my little water. I got a little water spigot thing here. Um, let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yes. 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 If this scoreline holds, then my heart was right. Because in my preview, I said my heart says 2-1 to United, but I said my head says 3-1 to Lyon. So if this scoreline holds, I gotta trust. I gotta trust my heart. My heart was right. If the scoreline holds, my heart was right. And but this also is what I've been saying. Xerxes needs to start. Xerxes needs to start. We, uh, Hoyland, thank you. Loan out, championship, something, or just be on the bench and come in when Xerxes tired and you just run over the top all day, all day. Xerxes has got to start. End of discussion. Yes. Yes. Man, that feels good. Let's go. Let's get a third. Let's get a third. Foul. Come on, ref. Let's go, Menu. Let's go. Let's go. Fernandez, Bruno. Yeah, 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 yeah. Manon. Yeah, okay. 5 minutes of stoppage time. 5 minutes. 5 minutes stoppage time. Come on. Ah, out wide. Bruno in. Oof. Let's go. Yes. I feel good, man. I feel good about this. I know it's a quarterfinal first leg, but it's a step. It's a step. It's a step. It's 1 foot in the right direction. Right. Yeah. Yeah. To your point, yeah. Lyon is looking a bit dead. Where was my let me see. Pull up my stats here. Yeah, that possession stat kept falling for Lyon. So you're right. Lyon was looking kind of dead, right? They started out 73% and then just kept falling, falling, and falling. And now it's like 55%, which I probably would argue is probably not entirely accurate, but going off of Google stats here, right? Um, and we've had more shots on target now. We've had 5 shots on target compared to their 3. They've had 13 shots overall. We've had 12. So, you know, we've clearly had 2 more clear-cut chances, if you know what I mean. The shots on target. So, ooh, man of the match. Man of the match, man of the match. In the first half, I said that Mazraoui was man of the match because he kept coming across and saving our asses. Um, hmm. I know it sounds like a throwaway, but at this point, I'd probably give it to Bruno just because, as petulant as he can be, as annoying as he can be at times, he has not stopped. Um, he's not stopped running. Yes, Euro. Euro was also who came to mind as well. To me, it's a toss up between Mazraoui because he was dynamite in the first half, Euro for just being so good back there, but then Bruno for just doing what Bruno does in terms of just like running and just never stopping and trying. I mean, he played the ball in for Xerxes. He's made other chances for us. So it's a toss up. It's a toss up. It's a toss up, you know? Um, but no, I mean, I see what you're saying though. Euro is definitely a big shot for man of the match because he is, I don't want to say underrated because I don't want to put too much pressure on these younger players because he is a younger guy, younger player. But the guy looks like the real deal. I mean, he's been the real deal in this match. So maybe you're right. Maybe Euro's man of the match. Maybe you're right. Let's see what Twitter sphere is saying. Reload. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. People celebrating Xerxes. Come on, block that. Block that. Fuck. Freaking Onana. Freaking Onana. This is what I'm saying. I want to like toss my headphones across the room. Like new goalkeeper in the summer. I'm gonna clip that up. New goalkeeper in the summer. Onana cannot play for us after this season. Hell, because if the season is shot, if we lose this tie, when I say tie, I mean across both legs to Lyon, we're done for the season. I would just play Bayendir or Heaton and just make sure Onana knows that he is no longer part of this project because we cannot play with that. Oh my goodness. That's crap, man. That's crap. Yeah, yeah, seriously. Yeah, yeah. Bring back Van der Sar or hell, Schmeichel or I mean David De Gea. I mean somebody. Like, my word, man. You just cost us the game. He just cost us the game. Oh my goodness, man. Like and the there was a graphic. I want to say it was on one of the channels. Was it on Sky Sports? And they were saying, they were trying to see if Onana or with what match. Well, I can't even talk right now. I'm so annoyed. They were trying to show if what Matic had said about Onana was true or not, and it looked like it was true from the numbers that I saw. Onana is the worst goalkeeper that we've had here at United. Like that, I know it's two legs, it's a tie, and so across two legs, the total score is what matters. But I, I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was from Onana at the end there. That was crap, though. That was crap. All right, that like sucks the wind out of you. It's like I was all ready to be like, yeah, United 2, Lyon 1. We're going back to Old Trafford with the win. Um, oh yes, 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 yes. I'm definitely doing a watch along for the next game. I'm doing watch alongs for as many games as I can. I'm going to do preview videos. I'll probably start trying to cover the news a bit more. Um, and yeah, you guys just come hang out with me. We'll chat. We'll chop it up. Thank you, Diksha, so much for keeping me company and chatting it up. And I'll see you on the next one, man. I'll see you on the next one. But let me wrap up here real quick. I was ready to be like, yes, United 2, Lyon 1, and then Onana strikes again. The Bozo Gene strikes again. So here we are, you know, 2-2, basically all to play for at Old Trafford. Luckily, it's at Old Trafford, so hopefully we got some fans behind us. Hopefully, we'll kind of just bring the noise. The fans will bring the noise. We'll feel at home. We'll be like, yeah, we're gonna do it here. But it would have been nice to go into it with a W. Um, we looked better in the second half. We grew into the game. If you look at the stats, the final stats of the game, 16 shots for Lyon, 13 for United. They both had 5 shots on target. Lyon had 55% possession. I kept harping on possession during the game. It started out at 73%, then it dropped and dropped and dropped down to Lyon being at 55%. Much more even game. We grew into it. Same thing we did with City. The first half, we started out sitting back. Second half, we pressed a bit more. Um, I hope that Amron kind of switches that up a bit because I don't want that to become too predictable, right? I don't want it to become too predictable that we sit off in the first half and press in the second because we've done it now like twice in a row at least. At least from what I can remember, we've done it now twice in a row. So I hope that he changes that up. Maybe next game against Lyon, we swap it, or we just press the whole time. Something. Um, Xerxes got to start, right? Xerxes got to start. I know I feel like I'm on the Hoyland hate train. Maybe I am, but Xerxes got to start. No more Hoyland starting. I'm sorry. Um, Onana, I mean, we'll rock with him because we paid, good money for him. But at the same time, it's like, man, this guy has cost us too many games. So, like I said, if for some reason we don't win the second leg, I mean, at Old Trafford, and the season's really officially done, Onana goes to the bench for me. Onana goes to the bench. He never sees the pitch again unless someone gets hurt. Knock on wood, they don't. But unless someone gets hurt, and yeah, new keeper in the summer. Hoyland's got to go on loan. Need a new striker. Xerxes got to start. I mean, I don't know where to begin. I am frustrated with that result though. Um, I'm frustrated because we had it in the bag, and Onana screwed us. Onana screwed us. So anyway, I'm going to end the live stream there. I appreciate those of you who joined. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I will do more lives. I will do more content for you guys. So thank you so much. That really does mean a lot to me. This whole YouTube thing is new to me. As you can see, my graphics and things are kind of, they're amateur. The photo to the, wait, this side, I took it myself at Old Trafford. So, you know, this is me. This thing on my other side over here. I'm getting my sides wrong. God, you see how new I am to this? I'm getting my sides wrong. This is from lineup builder. So again, I'm low budget. I'm not one of the big channels. I'm just here to enjoy the match. I'm a United fan like you guys. So please like, subscribe, share. And I'll cover other games too. I'll cover some of the other big teams around the world. Some of their matches. We'll have watch alongs for that as well. So yeah, just come, hang out, you know, and we'll suffer together as United fans. All right. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Until next time, peace.